Hi guys. Okay, like I said, this is new to me. So the way I'm going to do this is you go ahead and ask a question and I'll go ahead and answer them best I can. Hello. Hello. Hi, Kathy. Hi, does anybody have a question for me? Hi. How have you been? Hi, Jeffrey. Miss Jody, Josie. Okay, like I said, this is all kind of new to me doing it online. So this is the first time I've done it online. So best way that works is if somebody asks me a question. All right, nobody gonna ask me a question. I might just pull one of you. Let's see. Hi, Josie. All right. That's okay. Thank you for trying, though. How have you been? What the hell am I doing? Well, I'm being myself. This is what I've done for years, and I just never really have done it. So I'm being myself. That's what I'm doing. I've been a tarot reader since I was about 18 years old. All right. It's not, let's see here. Okay, nobody's asking questions, so the person that I'm doing this part of it for, it just threw a card. You'll know exactly who you are. I ended up getting the 10 of Cups reversed. So somebody has unfortunately not a very happy home life. They wish for a little bit better for themselves and they're looking for a new beginning. They've been looking for this for a while. Let's see if I can get a little bit more information. Like I said, it's one of you guys that are watching. You'll know exactly who you are. Let's see here. This person feels like the Hanged Man. This person feels like everything that they do in life, they're kind of doing the same humdrum thing they do all the time, and they're kind of wishing that it was a little bit different. They're holding a lot of struggles on them right now. They would wish that their life would take and move into action, but this person is actually a hermit, one who stays within themselves. Oh, okay, I'll answer that in just a second. Let me finish this up. Anyway, this person that is on right now they feel like they've been going through the same thing over and over and over through most of their life, and they'd like to change, but they just kind of, they're used to the same thing over and over and over, and it doesn't change. They're so focused on what's happened in the past that they don't see that there's any potential in the future. You can tell that by, you see right here, I don't know if you can see it in there. You see the cups that have, the cups that have fallen over, and then the guy's got the cups behind him. The cups in the front, It's just looking over everything that's gone wrong. Matter of fact, this person's been pretty pessimistic lately. And they're just wishing for something to change. Now, is this going to change? Let's see. Unfortunately, this person has, they're kind of down on themselves a lot. There's been actually a tower moment in their life. Something's happened recently, and I mean recently. And this person feels like this has happened over and over. And, you know, it's almost like, I'm not going to say I feel sorry for me, but it's just like the whole world's coming down on them. And it just does not stop. This has been going on for years in their head. Let's see. So what's coming for this person? Don't, please. Work. This person's a very hard worker and they're focused on their work a lot. But what this person doesn't realize is this person has a lot of strength, and somewhere along the line, and I keep hearing years down the line, somewhere along the line, somebody's got knocked down and they've been made to feel like they've been small, very small. And they don't feel like they have that strength. I'm telling you right now, if you take a second and actually give yourself some credit, stuff will start changing and turning around for you big time because you have the strength. You're a very strong person. And this person knows exactly who they are. Okay, let's see here. Are you going to keep your house? Give me a sec. All right. Can you give me a definite yes or no, please? All right, let's see here. I'll probably get the answer as I go, but this is about, are you going to keep your house? Many cards fell, and that's usually how, when I'm doing my readings, that's exactly how it happens. I don't just get one card, I get a story, and then it comes together. First card I got, this is your personality. You're a warrior. You're one that doesn't give up on things, and you keep going no matter what, no matter what's thrown at you in life. This is what's happened recently. There's some kind of destruction in your life. Something's come, and it's been an upheaval. It's literally upheavaled your life. Hold on here. Then, this is the message that I was given about your home. Money's the issue with keeping this home for some reason, and it also entails a mother or a mother figure. So I don't feel it's just one person, or maybe you have to take care of somebody. I feel that there's a woman involved in this somehow, and whether it's I keep getting a motherly figure. I'm not sure why. I'll have to dig a little bit deeper. But unfortunately, it's not looking on the positive on that. But not everything is not everything is, you know, what it seems. Maybe sometimes you're meant to move on. Maybe you're supposed to be doing something else or be somewhere else. Let me look here. Okay, so here we go. There is a high possibility. It is not a definite yes or no, but there's a high possibility you can keep your home. There's a new beginning, and the basis for this is there's going to be a new beginning and some kind of friendship. I think you're going to get some help. Give me just a second, another card fall. Oh yeah, definitely some kind of woman involved, or somebody. The Queen of Swords is somebody who kind of lays the law of the land down. Somebody puts the hammer down. So there's a possibility, and even you know right now, it's up in the air. I mean, there's a decision. Everybody has to make decisions. Everybody comes off in a path in their life. and they have to make a decision. And if it doesn't go quite well for you, like I said, it doesn't look like it's going to be super positive on that aspect. I'm sorry to give you that news. Let's see, hold on here. I'm sorry. I got the no. So my guess is you're meant to be going somewhere else. You're meant to be doing something else, and you know that. But not sure what else to pull from that one. I'm sorry you're feeling very dissatisfied with it, but everything leads you where you're supposed to be. And I just feel that for some reason you're not where you're supposed to be. I hope that helped. What doesn't that mean? Okay. Yes, it was for you, Jeffrey, the first one. Does anybody else have anything? Hi, Tanya. Okay, well, I guess if nobody's going to ask anything, let me see if I can get a beat on somebody else who's here. And we're going to pick on Tammy. Hi, Miss Tammy. All right. Yours is about a union. Miss you too. Been a long time. Okay, this is for Tammy. I'm going to pick on you because nobody's really coming up here. I see it has something to do with the union, which is a partnership of some kind. Okay. The card Peace came up, but I'm not sure why the card Peace came up, so I'm going to check and see why. Okay. I'm going to see where that's sitting. All right. It's a double-edged sword. So how do I put this? It's kind of a double-edged sword. You want it, with the Peace card, it goes from one extreme to another. Hold on, give me a second. All right, you're wanting a completion of something. I don't know necessarily it's necessarily a partnership. I don't think it's necessarily a union you're wanting to end. I think you just want a completion or feeling complete about yourself. Hi, Shelly. Miss Tammy, you've been sitting out in the background and you've been sitting here looking mostly to your past. You're finally going to get to that point in your life which you've been wanting to do for a long time, and you're ready to take that step to take and grasp onto your future. You want something new. You've got something in the back of, okay, that's it. You've got something in the back of your mind that you've been thinking about doing for a while, but you're so hung up on the past. There's two things, and you can see by the two rods behind him, there's two things that's been getting you all hung up on the past, but you are getting ready to walk off into the future, into a new world. You've got something in your mind, do it. Do it. Now's the time. There's no better time than now. Just do it. Anything else? And you're juggling two things. I don't know what that's about. I do, but I'll talk to you about it later. Okay, let's see here. Anybody else? Let me see if I get anything else on you, Miss Tammy. Hold on. Tanya, it says, have anything like what? What do you mean? Okay, Tammy. All right, Miss Tammy, you are missing your old self. You're missing that fun-loving self that you used to be. You want to get back to that. You're wondering if you're ever going to be like you were before. I think you can get there. You never, and there you go. Yes, you can. You've just got to give up that past. You've got to give up those past hurts, pains. As soon as you can give up those past pains, you're going to slowly get back to yourself. Yeah, I answered Josie's. That's up to you, Tanya, whatever you want to ask. I mean, if I get something, the way I do stuff is sometimes I get something, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it'll be something totally not what you asked, but it's something you need to know. So Oh, good. Do it then. Miss Tammy, just go ahead and do it. Did I miss one from Josie or something? Because he asked about his home. Okay, Tanya, let me picture you in my head. Tanya, I get that you're charging forward in some kind of new direction. You are, yeah, definitely in a new direction. You see the guy with the stabs? That's all the stuff you've tried in the past. This is some kind of business endeavor that you are looking at. You've got some new idea in your head, and you're just not quite sure. But you're a trooper, and you're willing to try it. I would say go ahead and try it, just by the way he's sitting on the horse. But my guess is if you count the rods behind, which are 5 rods behind, then I guarantee that that's how many different stuff. You heard the saying, jack of all trades and master of none. You want to be a master of one. And you're looking at one that you've been really thinking on. I really think you should go ahead and try it. Let me get confirmation to make sure that that's what it was. Says you have the skills to do whatever you have in your brain. Okay, you can do it. Matter of fact, whatever this is very financially lucrative. I mean, you can make some money off this. Now let's see if this is what you need to be doing. Okay, it's going to cause you to have to travel some. I know that by the voyage card. Okay, some kind of travel involved with it. And then I know whatever it is connected with the family, or you're wanting to better your family. Hold on a second. Yes, I am correct. You're wanting to better your family. You want, hold on a second, Tanya. Let me get this. What? Okay. Yes, you want to move forward in everything. You feel like stuff's been at a standstill, or you've been just running around circles around yourself. I would go for it. I would do it. Come out of your cave. You've been kind of beating yourself up over silly stuff. You need to just come on out on it. Just do it. No more. The home life. You want that to improve too. And you know what? You're the one that can improve it. And for some reason you think it's just money, but and I'm not being rude there. Yep, see, that's the message I get. I also get that it's not just that, but there is a message of money coming to you. Yes, money's coming. You've been waiting for something. You've been sitting on the edge of a cliff wondering if you should go ahead and take it. You're going to do it. Okay. Awesome, Miss Tammy. Talk to you soon. Did I miss anybody? Tanya, did that make sense to you? You're laughing, so we'll see. Does anybody else have a question, or should I just pull from somebody? Hi, Walker. What's up, Bobby? Your head will be thinking clear soon enough. You just got to get out of this. You're too worried about what's happened in the past and not seeing what's in front of you, because it's not quite there. You feel like you're constantly stabbed in the back. This is for Tanya. See all the swords in this back? You're feeling like you're being stabbed in the back, or have been in the past quite a bit. You feel like it's beating you down. Okay. Hi, baby. Does anybody else have any questions? Let's see how we got here. Okay. Hi, Dana. All right. Let's see here. You can move forward. You got it. See? As soon as you liberate yourself from whatever it is, Tanya, this is for you. As soon as you liberate yourself from whatever it is that is weighing you down, and I keep hearing it's weighing your soul down. It's not just weighing just you down, not just bills. It's not just physical stuff. This is emotional stuff too. As soon as you let it go, you don't have to, we can't always let stuff go. It doesn't always go, but you can find an easier way to deal with it. And just for, for some reason, you're having trouble forgiving yourself for something. And I'm not talking anything bad, but you can do it. Your fate and state. That one, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, that's what it's about. Okay. I'm not sure of the details. I'll see if I get anything. I'm not sure if I will. Let me see. All right. All right. Tanya, I'm just going to give you the cards. I'm not going to get into detail on it as there's a bunch of other people on here. This is something that needs to be kept with you. This is who you want to be and this is how you want to be. No, I just heard no, that's not it. This has to do with somebody else. This can be somebody who is, it could be anybody of any age, but for some reason I feel like this is a younger person, okay? Why do I know this? Because this is a mother. I almost feel like this is you, okay? Unfortunately, and I'm going to check something first before this is, because nothing's concrete. I mean, everything has two avenues it can change. But the cards that have been pulled are, I'll just give them to you. There's going to be a death or an end to something, okay? And this is about your situation. You need to keep this warrior stance, okay? That for some reason there's going to be, I don't know exactly what's going on, but it doesn't feel cozy. The destruction card shows up with the body. So my guess is through this whole thing, I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out with the state because I don't think it's been determined. But the main thing is you need to be careful not to overstress yourself to the point that you make yourself sick, if that makes any sense. I think this is going to get very, very stressful before it's done. But as far as how the state turns out, I think there's new stuff coming in that it's not done. There's more information coming in later that will determine, let's see, no money. I'm perplexed on yours. I really am. So hopefully you know what this is. No, the answer is no. It's not the no. Not that it's going to not necessarily turn out in your favor. What it's talking about is no money. For some reason, there's not money available for whatever this is or has to do with this, with your question. Not sure. The wheel is ever turning. You feel like your wheel is upside down right now, but your wheel will come back up. It just tells me over and over to watch your health. And you know that the beast is coming. And the beast is not necessarily just the devil per se. It's it can just be stresses of life and how we beat ourselves up. It's kind of just watch yourself. But as far as your question goes, no, that's not determined yet. I mean, there is no necessary fate in that. I think there's more stuff coming to light here soon. Yeah, that's it. More stuff's coming to light here soon. Just keep taking care of yourself. Does anybody else in it have anything? Tanya, I think there's more coming to light. Maybe something's already been finalized or whatever, but I think there's more coming to light. I don't know what that means, but there is. I could almost put money on it. I don't know what it is, though. I know it's rough, whatever it is. You're welcome, Adam. Okay. Who else is on here? Let me take, okay. I think I know who I want to read if nobody has a question. All right. See if I can get a beat on you. All right. This has to do with a female. Since no questions being asked, I bet you'll get it as soon as you hear it. And this is for somebody who I've known for quite a long time, but not from where I'm at, if that helps to understand who this is. I got the Three of Cups. Okay, I'll explain here in a minute. And I've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Cups is a celebration of some kind of new beginning. Maybe it's even financial, or maybe it's just a new beginning period. All right. This is a proposition card. Oh my, let me think here. This is a proposition card. And this is somebody who's getting ready to go over, how do I put it? This is somebody who's getting ready to, you see how he's sitting on the horse here? And he's getting ready to come up on that water. And he's getting ready probably to go over that water. That's how I feel you're getting ready to do. You're getting ready to, you wish something was getting ready to happen. This is the wish card, feeling a satisfaction. But I don't feel you're quite there yet, because you see how she's got her hands in her head? Or her head in her hands? I feel like there's some, you don't feel like it's ever going to happen. I do think it's going to happen. I do. Let's see. Has something to do with the home. Let's see. Hold on here. My computer just went wacky. Hi, Shane. Does anybody else have any questions? Or do I have to pull somebody? Let's see, who can I pick on? Let's see. Hi, Alan. Okay, I know who I'm going to pick on. She'll know exactly who it is. All right. This person has recently, and yes, I do know this person, so I know a little bit of stuff about them. This person has just recently gone on a journey in life. This person has actually taken the action on this journey. This person has kind of like the, just like the magician. Magicians show, you can sit here and look at stuff and you're like, wow, that really happened. This person's done that. This person has walked away. See the person walking away? From negativity in their life. Let's see, let me get more. So what's coming for this person? Show me what's coming. Okay. Hi, Gail. All right, this person is thinking about something from their past. I got the past card and I got the Ace of Swords. And let's see what kind of avenue from their life it's about. What's it about? Show me. On the moon, yes. Focus on this person. Oh, okay, this person has, I got the Sun card, I got the Two of Wands, and I got the Page of Cups, which basically tells me that this person is actually looking, they're walking totally away from something that they've done in the past. I think this has to do with career. I really do. It's not just career. This person used to be a hermit. It's not just career, it's life in general. This person is, yeah, okay. This person is pretty much a social bug. Used to be, the way I knew them, was very social. See your social here. And this person is taken and walking away from the person that they were in the past, and they're rebuilding themselves into something better. But yet, the past is not totally gone, because they still everybody misses a part of their life, like how you used to be, because as you get older, everybody knows you change. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But this person here, this person is going to keep moving on. And they're on the right path. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Okay, hold on, I'll do that. Okay, this person has got two thoughts in their head. One's from the past. Maybe there's, yeah, that's it. There was something from, there's some kind of offer or something from the past or something they were thinking about that they never did, and they're thinking about doing it now. Do the work and it'll come to fruit. What, I can't even, that's a big word, fruitation. Just do the work. You can do it. And you will, you are slowly already getting back to yourself. I hope you figured out who you were. And for some reason I heard, and some me. Okay. For the same person, do you see the stranger and you see the beauty, right? This person feels like they feel like they are a stranger to themselves, to the person that they used to be. So what's the answer on that one? Yes, ma'am. You got it. You're on the right track. Just keep going. Just stop being that hermit. Get out and get back on what you're supposed to be doing. You push yourself out. You're out there with people all the time. But when you're at home, man, you're recluse. You're kind of like, you don't really, you're not like you used to be. Get back to yourself. You can do it. Just go ahead and go back to that thought you had from the past. Just keep thinking about how you used to be and how the good parts, and just keep picking those parts out and just be yourself. And she just said, well, I am myself. Well, no, we've all changed, and sometimes, there we go. Oh, let's see, this lighting's horrible. You're leaving some of the burdens of the past behind. That's a big thing with a lot of people. You just got to leave your past behind and keep moving, and just, you've got that one thing. Forget about all the other avenues you used to have. Is that the word? All the stuff you used to do. All the ways you used to be. Become the new you. Don't always try to go back to yourself, the old self, because you're building something new every day. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Did the person I give the reading for, did they figure out who they were? Which you don't have to answer me on here, but I know you did. Okay. Hi, Bill. All right, nobody's going to answer, so guess what? I'm going to pick on somebody else. Let's see, who should I pick on? I'm going to say the word purple. That person will know exactly who they are, okay? This one's for you. I want a different deck. Okay. This person has had some great heartache in their life, and some of it has been recent. Yes, I do know this person, so I know a little bit about them, but my son. Okay. Okay, again, I'm going to say the color purple. This woman will know exactly who they are. Favorite color is purple. All right. So anyway, this person's had heartbreak to a very deep level. They feel like they have had many things, not just physical, but emotional things stolen from them, taken. This is a card of quick and swift action, or something moving in very fast. Let's see what it was. A message. Let's see here. Why is she getting this? Show me why she's getting this. Why? Okay. Why is she getting this? This person's in deep thought. The person I'm doing the reading for, you're in deep, deep thought. See the two rods behind? This person's just sitting here, just kind of reevaluating life right now is what they're doing. That's what I get from this one. Also not satisfied with how should I put it? Everything you built in the past as far as emotions, this definitely has to do with another person. The reason I know that, this is a dark-haired man. Everything that you've built with this person, and this is not a romantic thing. Everything you built with this person in the past, all the effort, you just feel like it's just been toppled over. But you see the two cups in the, see the two cups in the back? Not everything's gone. For some reason you think that it's gone. It's not. Let me check something. I want to see something real quick. He is going to come back around. And I think sometimes you have to stumble, which you already know this, when you have to really stumble, hit your face, maybe break a couple bones, metaphorically, before you wake up. And I don't think all is lost. I really don't. I think it's going to take a hard crash, another one. And then I think there might be a wake up. Let me see something, because I keep seeing somebody else involved in it too. Yeah. All right. See the destruction card? He's going to take a hard fall. He thinks he's invincible. He thinks nobody's going to stop him. He's going to stop himself, but unfortunately, he's going to crash and burn at first before you can learn. But I don't think he's totally fixable, but I think he's, what's the word? He'll never be quite what he used to be, but I do believe that he will. He's going to come. I think this is going to wake him up. Okay, let's see here. We've got, hey, Kathy, what do you mean by my son? Alan, that is an open question. We all have many passions, not just one. Hey, Kathy, could you put that into a question for me? And like I said, if I don't get something, I'll say I don't get something. And right now I'm kind of running a blank. Hi, Valerie. Shelly, it'll be all right. Okay. Hi, Tina. All right. Hey, Kathy, if you give me like a question on it, I might be able to pick something up on it, but. Are you answering your own question, Ellen? No, you're not. Hi, Tina. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Hi, Valerie. You know what I'm gonna do, because I don't know, like I said, some of you hopped on after I explained it. The way this works with me anyway, I don't know how other people do it. And this is the way most people, anybody who knows me from when I was younger, all the way up teenage years, I've always been a little bit different and I seem to know things. I've always been told that. The way it works with me, is somebody will start talking and then I'll pick something up, I'll just pick up on you. Sometimes it's not always what you're asking at the moment, because I don't know everything. I'm not even going to pretend I do, but I do pick up stuff, and if it's something important, then it'll fly through. So like if you have a question, you have to ask it in a question, and then if I don't get it, I'll just tell you I don't get it. It doesn't mean that I don't know, you know, how to do this. It just means sometimes you don't pick up on people. Talk to you later. All right, let's see. Okay, Kathy, I haven't been on your Facebook, but I see actually two fellas in your life, main ones, and I'm not sure which one that I'm picking up on here. So also another thing, when I'm doing readings, I don't ask for a lot of information, but if I miss you too, Miss Tina, but I've got my phone right here. Can you send me a picture of him? I don't need any other information. Just send me a picture of him and I'll tell you what I get. Okay. How would the change in consciousness affect the normal people? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I think. Are you talking about, well, if they hear something, or is it going to change the whole way their life's going to go? No, if that's what you mean. No, everybody has their own choices, and this is just, sometimes it's nice to know a little bit ahead of time what's happening, you know, at least have an idea. And everybody, like I said, comes to two paths. Everybody has choices, and they make their own choices. So it doesn't really affect people unless they're sitting here, and don't take this wrong, because like I said, nobody on here is like this, but if you are the type of person that feeds off of everything anybody says and doesn't make your own decisions, then it could probably mess with your life. But just because you're letting other people, you know, she said this, so this is how it's going to happen. That's not how it works. Not at all. I think that's what you meant. People are going to do what they're going to do. Sometimes it's nice to know to kind of have an idea of a direction, and then you can make your own choice. Hi, Shelby. All right, let me check real quick here. Miss Kathy, do me a favor and send me a picture of the one fella you're talking about, okay? And it won't show up on here. It'll show up on my phone. Was that what you were talking about, Alan? Is that what you're stating? While I'm waiting for that picture, I have somebody else that I am going to be picking on. Hi, Diana. All right. I'll give you a little hint of who you are. I have known you from when I lived up north. I love you to death, and you're one of my favorite people when I see your face. You've had some ups and downs in relationships, but, you know, everybody does. And I love your pool. It's awesome. It's big. Do you know who you are? All right, I'm gonna do this. If ask me a question, then it's not a big deal. But if you're not asking me, hi, Dina. Alan, I'm one of those people, you know that. But you know what? I even during that time, how do people? How does it change them? You know how it's and I'm going to use the example. A lot of people know how I was raised and which religion and stuff. This has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. I have been like this since I was little, and it's me. And it doesn't matter how you were raised or if you've been sheltered, which I was not sheltered, trust me. I was kept away from people, but I was a rebellious child. I did my own thing, and I never fit in pretty much anywhere because I've always done this, whether it's with rocks or whatever. So I've never ever really been in like a box per se. And I think people, as they get older, they just take, and if they have strong enough will, they're just going to be themselves. And that's what people should do. And that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm sending somebody a message. There you go. Not much, just playing with my cards again. Hi, Debbie. Okay, this is that reading. If you check your inbox, this is for a female. You didn't ask for it, but here it comes. You'll see that this is yours, okay? Ready? All right. Okay, this person also is wanting to put the past behind, but you know that past is still standing there. It's still kind of just sitting there looming. Again, this card's coming up for a lot of people. Hi, Tracy. See how the two rods are behind you? In this card for you, this is what I get, is that even though they're behind you, they're still kind of just hanging over you. They're just kind of just not necessarily touching you. You can sometimes ignore it, but it always comes back up. And it's two different situations, not one. As Alan, I'll get right back to this for the person I'm doing it. Alan, yes, there is going to be awakening up of a lot of people, and it's not just like tarot or whatever. There's like I've been getting this over and over. How do I put it? Because I'm not much into politics or anything like that, but this is how do I put it? Because usually I keep my opinions close to myself on this stuff. There is a huge change, and I do believe there is. God, I don't even like talking about stuff like that. I'll bypass that, and then I'll take and talk to you about it sometime. How about that? Because I do agree that there's a huge change coming. I really do. And it's not just here. It's all over the place. This isn't just one or two people. It's huge. And some people are going to be okay with it, and some are not. But I'll message you about that sometime. Okay. Anyway, back to the person. All right. You're juggling things. You're juggling two things. It's, you know how you see it's in a figure eight where it's kind of just rolls back and forth. Just imagine those things rolling back and forth. They never go different. You know, they don't fall off. They don't disappear. You're just going back and forth. Just, you know, balancing stuff, trying to, but it's all over the place. This is a message. Now, I'm going to have to dig a little bit more because I don't know if this is about a boy or if this is about some kind of physical move or moving forward on something. So I will check that. I'm going to pull that one to the far side. Whatever it's about, whenever you got this message, see this message card right here. This is the Hanged Man. This message made you feel like a hanged man. You didn't really care for the message too much. And this message came from, well, it can vary. This is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody who is, I'm getting he's on the light-haired spectrum. He doesn't have real dark hair. I was thinking about personality, but he doesn't even match the King of Cups personality. Tina, how this works is usually you ask a question, but I seem to like to pick on people. And whoever got the message in their Facebook is the one that I'm doing the reading for at that time. And if you heard a ding dong, then that's probably your message. Okay, so anyway, that's off of you. That's what I got. But there's basically recapping it real quick. You're trying to look towards the future, holding, you know, you've got one staff and you've got two behind you, which is basically the ones that are still looming over you. I feel like they're kind of looming over top of you. They're not gone at all. It's not usually when you have the two staffs behind you, you're walking away from it. You don't have anything to do with it anymore. Unfortunately, for some reason, these are kind of standing there. I think it may be two actions from the past. And it's not necessarily, it's not your actions. It actually has to do with the boy. I think this has to do with the boy. Not just a boy, it has to do with a man too. This is a man. And I think these are literal people in your life. And it's making you, it makes you feel like you're continually having to balance, you know, juggle back and forth, back and forth. I don't know if these are thoughts, I'll have to check on that. But you're balancing back and forth. I think it's becoming a huge stress on you, even though it's not like showing on the outside. I think in private it does sometimes, but yeah, this is a past thing that's it's kind of coming back up. I don't know if it's necessarily per se happening again, but it just has never left you alone, if that makes sense. It's still stuff that's still there that kind of affect what's going on with you now. Hi Nina. But anyway, it makes you, like I said, it makes you feel like a hanged man, and it was from a message. I have a feeling, I am almost certain that this one right here is a child. Okay, I am almost certain on that one. All right, so let's see why those cards fell out for you. Oh, same. Yeah, that one right there, that was a boy. That was a child. So that's what that's about. Okay, and let's see. So my feeling for you is I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. All right. This is the card that you need to focus on because you have trouble, you have trouble blocking out distractions. And I think this stuff here is distracting you enough to where you have trouble focusing on anything else. So you need to focus yourself enough and just block out the distractions. Let's see if it says anything else. Yeah, it says take charge of yourself, take charge of your schedule, take charge of what's going on in your environment. Stop ignoring. Don't ignore it. There's something I think you're ignoring, and I think you need to go ahead and turn around and face it. I think you need to, yeah, you need to liberate yourself from this past destruction that keeps coming up over and over and over. And I don't necessarily think that's a complete cut it off, you know, get rid of it destruction. You would rather just live that happy little peaceful life, which most people do. You want to live that happy little peaceful life and just enjoy. I mean, you're sitting back and you're thinking, okay, I'm at the age where I should be enjoying stuff, not have to stress over the stuff that keep coming up in my head, and it eats me up all the time. So I would say just go ahead and just try focusing on yourself, and then you will slowly start building your happy home life the way you want. Because I think you're so stressed out and stuff, and you're such a giving person. This is the giving. See the person giving it? But you're tired of this heartbreak from these other two people that continually keep rolling around in your head. Celebrating. Okay, one last message for this person. There's some kind of celebration coming from you. There's a message coming in about this. It has to do with some kind of judgment. I'm not sure what that means, but it has to do with the family. And it also it's something that has kept you up at night and caused you a lot of stress. There's judgment coming soon, and I think it's going to work out, whatever it is. It's going to work out more positive to where you're actually going to be able to celebrate. I hope that made sense to you. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, who is next? Yeah, Nina, this is for anybody. Yes, ma'am, you are on the right path. I don't even need cards for that one. You're 100% on the right path. I'll go ahead and pull a card for you, though. Matter of fact, you've gone from, and don't take this wrong, stale and stagnant to alive, like you're working on becoming more alive, just literally almost overnight. You're working really hard on your family, Nina. Okay, let's see. And you're putting a lot of work and effort, which I've talked to you before, so I know you're going to school. So I know that you're working really hard on it. You're currently doing that. Matter of fact, you went from 25 miles per hour to almost 100%. Like you're like going for it. Keep going on the path. Yes, ma'am, it was for you. Told you I was picking on people. Let's see. What about Jacob? Okay, Ms. Nina, give me a second here. Okay, so this is about, since you're asking and you are a couple, it showed up the couple. The Wheel of Fortune. Which you notice, your wheel is not upside down. It did show up at that one point when I did a reading. It is on the upright right now. This is your family life. See how they're kind of happy, they're working on their stuff. I think he's working on his stuff too. I really think he's actually working pretty hard. Everybody's got their glitches. I mean, I've got a temper. Everybody's got stuff they're working on. He's working on his. He's walking away from something. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about yet. Done. Let me see here. What is, show me, what is Jacob walking away from? Show me, please. I still feel that he's not very satisfied on some aspects. Yes, ma'am. He's not very satisfied right now. Matter of fact, not to be mean, I think he's been kind of cranky. Everybody goes through that. Everybody goes through that. That's just human nature. You kind of go through stuff. You get kind of cranky when you're working out your own stuff. You kind of withdraw from people and you kind of work your own stuff out, which actually, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the cranky part is, but he's trying to liberate himself from something. Let me see if I can figure out what that is. And don't jump the gun on that one. Let's see, change. What is he trying to liberate himself from? If somebody's trying to message me, it's kind of throwing in my cards. I'll get to you. I'll answer you later. Yeah, I'll answer you back here in a little bit, okay? Yeah, it's switching. Hold on here. Let me get them refocused. Hold up. I want a different deck. Okay, that's what it is. This is what he's trying to liberate himself on, and this is what he's, Nina, this is for you. This is what you asked me about with Jacob. Okay, and the only reason I usually, when you guys ask me something, and I actually directly have talked to these guys, so I know that Jacob wouldn't get upset if I was talking about him on here. But if there's something like that and I don't know who it is, guarantee I will not start opening cans of worms that are not, you know, meant to be opened online. And this is not can of worms, by the way. Actually, it's really good news. Okay, Nina, this is what he's trying to liberate himself from. He's got this why. Why did this happen? I don't know if you can see it. Why did this happen? He wants the deep knowing. He just eats himself up. He has to know. He's got to know. He's got to know. Why did this happen? He's got to let it go. I mean, sometimes you're not going to get the answers that you wanted to. You're not going to do it. He needs to instead focus on regenerating himself as a person. Do you see how do you see how the tree looks kind of dead and just kind of just standing there? It's not really even blowing in the wind. It's just holding still. He needs to liberate himself from that standstill in his head. He just needs to let it go. He just needs to cut it out and get him moving on. That's the past. Message in the bottle, fork in the road. Who is this? Change in the wind. There is big change coming for him soon, though. Leg up. He's going to have to step up to taking. I think he's going to a higher position, which we've already talked about this. I know this one for a fact because we've already talked about this one, but it's showing again on the cards. I got message in the bottle, fork in the road, so he's going to have to make a decision. There's a change in the wind, and it's going to come to the edge. So whatever it is going to kind of make him feel on edge. Now, is this with work? Nope. You know what this is about? Well, hold on here. I'm not going to jump the gun. Is this about work or home? Can you show me? Family, friendship. Show me what this is about. Show me what this is about. All right, this is about a voyage. And I slam a beer. Okay, thanks, Bill. Okay, this is about a voyage. Are you slamming a beer? This is a voyage that I think it's a not just work and stuff. I got the tower, so there's going to be kind of a rough start for you guys for a new beginning. But there's a friendship. It's a puzzle right now. But I think there's a literal voyage coming for you guys, and this isn't just for him. You guys, he's feeling like he's in prison, like in a prison with himself. He wants some peace. I think it's coming, but I think it's going to get a little rough at first. What card just came up? Yeah, it's going to come to the edge, so he's going to be kind of stressed on it. But he's got it. He'll be all right. Not yet. Does anybody else have any questions? And Bill, don't ask me what my favorite beer is. All right, am I gonna have to pick on somebody else? Nina, did that make sense to you? If it didn't, just tell me, but hi, Katie. Are you moving in January? I think you're going to have events that are going to make you have to move. We've already talked about this. So I don't get a clear on exactly when you're going to move, but January stands out. It still stands out. I'm not sure that's when all the action we talked about before is going to come down. I think there's got to be some decisions made, and I don't think those have been made completely. But January is still standing firm. There's something about January, and it has to do, it's either going to put you in the action to get moving right then, you know, you're going to have to take a choice right then and there, or you guys are going to be mulling this over in January. Something's going to actually happen. I think it's like, I've already told you, that still feels pretty firm. I mean, that's, but as far as actually moving in January, I don't think that decision's been totally made. Hi, Preston. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Preston, you jump on, and the first thing that pops up is go the distance. So I guess you best be keeping on, huh? Keep yourself poised. Yes, ma'am. Let me try something here. Okay, so Nina, one more, just like the other day, the sun showed up. So like I said, it's not anything written in stone. I mean, you can change your mind, you can do whatever, but I think there's actually an event. It hasn't come to a head yet. I don't know why. Yes. You'll know here real soon. But that's why it's not definite in January. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Karen. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? Jacob, what question you got? I know you do. Come on now. All right. Let's see. Okay, who should, all righty, let's see here, no questions. All right, I'm gonna pick on somebody. I'm gonna give you a hint. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and, like I said, if you're not asking a question, I'm not just gonna throw you under the bus and put your name out there. So that's what I'm gonna do. This person's gonna get a message from me, and I'm gonna pick on you. All right, this will be for a female. Go ahead and check your inbox on Facebook. I'm gonna pick on you. All right. Okay. Yep, that one. All right, this person, hold on here a second. All right, this person's also come to a crossroad in their life. Everybody's coming into a crossroad recently, it looks like. Hi, Misty. You're at a crossroad. I'm not sure what kind of crossroad yet, but you're definitely at a crossroad. Let me check here and see what's going on. You've got uncertainty. You're not sure. There's some kind of struggle. I think it's internally. There might be external struggling too. Let me see. Hold on. Has something to do with the beginning or actually a child? Hold on a second. I'm not sure. Won't know until I get going here. Oh, heck, maybe I picked the wrong person. Jacob, yes, you are. Okay. I might switch to somebody else because I think I need to just get a hold of this person on the phone and talk to them. Because there's not just one thing, there's multiple things, and it's throwing it all out there. Hold on here. Yep. Oh. All right. Unless that person has a question, I'm going to skip to another one, and then I will call you and talk to you because there's so much multiple stuff going on at one time, and some of it don't need to be aired up on here. Okay, is that cool? Give me a thumbs up on the message if you heard me. All right, Miss Misty, what do you want to know, my dear? And Jacob, if you didn't hear me, yeah, you're definitely on the right path. Keep going. Don't stop. It's a slow moving process, but you got it. Just don't give up. Misty, did you have a question or anything? Oh, for the person that I was going to pick on, I can give you one little bit of thing I just got. This has to do with your business. You're thinking about doing something new. Is it going to be successful? The answer is yes. Yes, it will. I think you need to do a little bit more planning, but it's going to be successful, whatever that means. And I got the wish card, so wish is fulfilled. So yeah, it's going to be good. And that was for the female that I messaged and told her that I'll do the rest of her reading by phone. Hi, Pat. Okay. Misty, do you have a question? Okay. I don't know what this is about, but as soon as I said your name, the Ten of Swords came out, which the Ten of Swords is somebody who feels like they're being stabbed in the back. They feel like they have been used. They feel like they have not been heard. I don't know what this one's about. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Yeah, you feel like something's been taken away from you. You're making a judgment about a financial new beginning. This is about, or you're wishing for a, yeah, you're about to make some kind of change with your finances, I think. And the reason I know that, here's the Ace of Pentacles, which has to do with your finances and new beginnings, and then here's your Judgment card. So you're thinking about it because you feel like something's been taken away. You're tired of feeling beaten and battered all the time. Matter of fact, you're going to be walking away from something soon. What is this? Oh, okay. So you're not very satisfied with the finance. There's actually two different things now. Do not take this literal. Okay. This one right here. This can be your marriage card, or excuse me. This, I'm getting used to that. This could be your marriage card, or this could also be like the holy sanction. It's just like insight. So don't take that as a literal marriage. But if that applies to you, then that's what it's for. But feeling like you're left out in the cold and walking away from feeling like you don't have enough, and that definitely from what I'm seeing, it's definitely not enough. Feeling like you're not having enough money to take care of stuff. That's what I get. And I also, this is not through the cards, but Misty, this is for you. I think you're getting ready to actually, you've been tinkering with an idea of going off and actually doing something a little bit new. You may still keep that other job or whatever you're doing to keep the money coming in, but you're tinkering with a new idea. Yeah, that's a group of people. That's not just family. That can also be for, let's see, I'm gonna just find out if you're getting ready to. Hold on a second. All right, there it is. All right, I'm the one that was asking the question, and the answer is yes. Yes, you are getting ready to go off and do something else. Go ahead and do it. I'm not sure what you've got going, but you've got to, yeah, you've been thinking about this now. You've been thinking about it for a little bit. It'll be fortunate for you. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Sure. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Let me do Jacob real quick. Jacob, how soon will your financial situation change? Jacob, actually, I know you think it's pretty rough right now, but I think you're going to actually, and don't take this as a, oh crap, here we go again thing. Don't do that. You actually are going to come into a little bit more struggle before it goes on the uptake. And I think it'll even out for you guys. It's going to be kind of rough for a little bit, but I think it's going to even out. I give it 13 months, about 13 months. And I'm sorry, you're a strong person. You are a strong person. You can do it. With all you've got going on and with the schooling and all that stuff, you can do it. You can. Just hang in there. Your family, just focus on your family and just keep doing what you got to do. But it'll even out. And you've got a lot of changes coming, both you and Nina both. Okay, Bill. Let's see. Let's do Bill. Bill, for some reason, I want to pull from the big deck. Big Bill. All right. Yours is about a job. I'll show you the card here in a minute. Actually, I'm going to pull more than one card because that card didn't make sense to me because I wasn't sure what it was about. I get it. I'm sorry. You're not a one-card person. You never have been. All right. That's what I get. All right. The card that, Bill, this is the card. You asked me to pull a card. It shows a man walking away from the cups from the past. I got this as instantly as some kind of job. Now, don't take that as literally you just leaving a job. That's not what I mean. This has to do with walking away from something. You can take this for what you will. You're actually, but this card here is moving on from something, an actual trip. You're moving on from something. Who are you moving on from? I'm sorry, but I've told everybody who's going to be listening to me, I will cuss once in a while, and this is appropriate. You are moving away from some dick. Whoever this is an arrogant shit. I have no other words for it. This, I'm assuming this is somebody you work with, but you're really tired of it. And then the last card I got was Alexander looking out the past. You might be actually looking for different avenues. Any other cards coming for Bill? Yeah, okay. Says it's written in the stars that you're going to have liberation from what's going on. Hold on a second. And like I said, if it ain't happening, yeah, this has to do with work. There's your work card, Bill. It is work. Okay, so, and if that ain't happening right this second, I guarantee it's going to be here pretty dang blasted quick. I think it's in the works. It's already going. Yeah. I don't know what this is about, though. Switch. Any other cards for Bill? All right. Any other cards from Bill? This is from a different deck. You are definitely walking away from something. You're done with it. Whatever it is, you've got your butt full. You're done. So, okay. So is NC. Yep. Let me show you something. See the cards? It's the same cards that I just pulled. So you're looking at different avenues. Okay. And for Bill, sorry, Bill, you're getting picked on again. Hi, Jan. Jacob, that was for Bill. If that's what you're asking who. Yeah. Bill, you're getting ready to move on from something. And for some reason, it's something to do with your work. You're done. You're done with something. How these go on here. This one right here, you just keep charging forward. You don't give up. You just keep going. There will be justice served for this, and there will be some kind of message or proposition. So I don't know. That has to mean something to you, because I don't know exactly what it means, not unless I keep digging. But it's changing. It's changing. It's already in the works. That work for you, Bill? Again, that's for Bill. All right, did I miss anybody? Let's see. Hi, baby. Yeah. Okay. You need to. You could come out and you need to have some clothes on, girl. All right, has anybody else got questions? Nobody else got questions? Yeah, I'll wait on that one. Alan, sometimes I'm just going to take and message you. Because that's really, I do have something to say about it. Nina. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, like did a couple other people, you don't need cards. With 3 years olds, you know as well as I do, they don't stop talking back. I'm telling you right now, it just doesn't stop. I've got teenagers and they talk back all the time, so I don't even need to do cards for that because that's just a kid. Yeah, they're going to go through different phases. You just got to keep changing your techniques. Kids are funny. Hi, Brian. Man, long time no see. All right, I've been on here for an hour and a half. I'm not going to end it, but I am going to take a short break. So if y'all want to take a 5-minute break and anybody else wants to come back, awesome. But I am going to take a break real quick. All right. I will be back on, well, I'll be on the whole time, but I'll be back on here about, give me till about 8:38. Give me about 10 minutes. All right. And then I'll be back on. We can keep going because I don't have much going on. All right, talk to you guys soon. Let's see. I don't know if I can pause this or not. Okay, if I end this video and it just ends, then I'll open up another one, okay? But that way, in case my kids get all wild, y'all are like listening to it. Let's see. How do I do that? All right, so if it ends this video completely, I'll just begin another one here. Actually, it's going to be about 8:40. I'll be back on. How's that? Okay? All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. You're welcome, Bill. All right, hopping off here. Like I said, if the video ends, I'll start a new one. Okay?